And speaking of Glenn Johnson, we talked about him in your
Another
last.
hypocrite.
You know,
I'm sorry, but it's true.
well, yeah, I'm wondering. He's crying about Chad Johnson not fighting him. You know, and okay, fine. You know, Chad. I felt Chad should have gave him the rematch over Tarver, but Tarver is the bigger name.
Okay, you have to understand something. Like, as a boxing fan, there's so many things that goes on behind the scenes, right? And you have to understand one thing. In order for Chad Dawson to get the Antonio Tarver fight, he had to sign a rematch clause. A rematch clause says Antonio get the option to fight him whenever he please. You know, Glenn Johnson didn't put that in his contract when he fought Chad Dawson. Do you really think that if he ain't had that rematch clause in his contract that Chad Dawson would be fighting Antonio Tarver again? I don't think so. So it's not Chad Dawson's fault. You understand what I'm saying?
That's Al Heyman right
Yeah,
there. The
yeah.
genius of Al Heyman.
I don't think does Al Heyman manage him. I don't think
Yeah.
he doesn't. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, that's Antonio Tarver.
Yeah. So
you know, yeah. But
be able to have that in the contract.
yeah, put in the contract and rematch clause, whatever. And that's what people don't understand. You know what I mean? Like he has to fight Antonio Tarver. But you have a guy like the actor Glenn Johnson, you know, that always talking. See, don't get me being like the bad guy again. Like seriously, but it's the truth. Like you have to understand, here's a guy that always talk about nobody wants to fight him, right? He want to fight the big money fights. He want to do this. He want to do that. Whatever this and that. He had opportunities. Don't get it confused. Glenn Johnson made money. If he invested his money wrong, that's on Glenn Johnson. It's not on Antonio Tarver, which he fought twice on HBO.
Right.
It's not on Roy Jones, which he fought on HBO. It's not on the other Clinton Woods when he won the title for. The guy made money. Don't like, listen, America, please understand. This guy made money. He caught in poverty and he played the role real. He played a role. But that's not confusing. Like he made money. Like don't act like this guy's not making money. You know, if he invests money wrong, that's your problem. Like seriously. Like I'm over here I'm working hard. You know what I mean? Trying to get a HBO deal or a Showtime deal, and you had your opportunities. Yeah, some fights were close. Yeah, you should get a rematch with Chad Dawson. Yes, I'm not arguing that. But all I'm saying is like, I've been calling you out for a really long time. You know what I mean? I'm done. Like I'm not calling you out. I'm not calling that man out anymore. If the fight happens, it happens. You know what I mean? I want the bigger and better things. I'm right now. I'm trying to fight a world champion, and get to that #1 spot. If he's in my way, then I go right through you. But when it comes down to it, I'm just focused on my career and getting everything and fighting the best fighters out there.
Wow.
You know, and he's not the only good fighter out there. You have other fighters out there. You just seen Yusuf Mack fight Chris Henry. You just seen what's the other guy named Travis Cloud. He's just sitting around waiting for the title shot, which I don't think he's going to get. So Erdai, he could get it today. Like seriously, like I would love to. And that's another thing. Like he's world champion. He's world champion. Yes, I would. Like he's world champion, but if it feels like he's world champion, he has more fights than I do and everything else, but he's world champion. But I feel like I fought harder competition than he have. You understand what I'm saying? Like you need to prove yourself. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, have a tournament of champions. You, Chad Dawson, and whoever else the other champions are, have a tournament champion and clear it up. Right? But it's too easy.
And then B-Hop like facing the winner of it all. You know,
Hopkins don't want to fight that. He doesn't want that. Listen, he looking to make $5 million or more and get out the game. I understand it. Like I have this thing where I say, okay, you have Roy Jones Jr., which he's fighting Washika.
And he should call it a day after that.
March 21st. You have Bernard Hopkins. You have Joe Kawasaki. You have Antonio Tarver. He's up there in Asia too. You have certain guys that, like they should. Okay, you want to fight each other and you want to make money. Put on exhibitions, then you make the money. And fans will understand that. But don't call yourself world champion in the division when you're not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Antonio Tarver's still fighting contenders right now. So he's out of it. He's out of that because he's fighting Chad Dawson.
Yeah.
And he's a young lion, and Dawson can't fight. He's one of those guys that you look at, you be like, okay.
And he's top 10 pound for pound, Dawson. No
And
doubt.
and I respect him as a fighter, Chad Dawson, and that's why I want to fight him. You know what I mean? And I really believe that if I respect you, you can't beat me. If that makes any sense to you at all.
No,
You know,
it does.
like I would train that much harder, and my abilities, my abilities won't allow me to lose. My mind won't allow me to lose to a guy like that. But it would be a great fight, and I want to put on fan-friendly fights.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like fights that motivates me. You know what I mean? Anybody that's a threat to me and I respect you, you're gonna have a hard time beating me.
But for every opponent,
Every
you gotta
opponent,
have that,
it's just not Chad Dawson. Like I respect this guy knockout ratio. I'm fighting Jaffa.
Yeah.
His knockout ratio is incredible. Like 46 wins, 40 knockouts. That's crazy to me. But we'll see how it works out. You know, I know I'm gonna win. I'm in there. I'm trying to be fan friendly. I'm looking for the knockout every round. If I don't get the knockout, it's gonna be an exciting fight. It doesn't matter. But I'm going in there. I'm trying to impress. I want to impress with the New York crowd.